So I was heading home on the bus from Toronto to Ottawa on Saturday, and apparently the first little bit of this Sens-Pittsburgh Penguins game didn't go too well, so I'm watching it live and filming myself doing it. And while I do that, I will talk about MacLean and his firing. So that'll be fun. So as everyone knows, Paul MacLean was fired by the Ottawa Senators on Monday. Two primary arguments for either side. One was that MacLean wasn't given the right pieces, and that MacLean himself wasn't coaching properly. There's evidence for both. Murray said some of the top players felt singled out by the coach, which I guess would support the anti-Paul MacLean and support his firing. And then there's the comparison of the output of those top players, which has been below average after the first 25 games, which you could argue is coaching or just players not performing well, or both. So this game is about to start. And so let's see how that goes. Ooh. Malkin getting in tight close there in the first play of the game. So one other thing that came out of Paul MacLean's firing was somehow on TSN 1200, people were bashing Jared Cowan, and that was a conversation piece that came up out of the Sens dismissing their coach. Jared Cowan has been the best defenseman on the Senators' blue line in the past 10 games or so that he's played. I don't know what game they're watching, but he's been great compared to the struggles he's been having over the past even 12 months. There's only one defenseman on the team who's got positive possession numbers, and that's Patrick Weirkoch, who Paul MacLean spent a lot of time scratching. So we're about 2 minutes and 20 seconds in here, a minute and 20 seconds, and not much to complain about so far, other than a bit of disorganization in the Sens' end. There's also some division in what the new head coach can do, Dave Cameron. No NHL head coaching experience for the 56-year-old, but plenty of CHL, junior, obviously, and a silver medal at the World Junior Championships in 2011. He also coached the Binghamton Senators. Few people who watched that happen saying it was a bit of a failure. In the 05-06 season, he was coaching the Binghamton Senators as well, and they had the worst record in the AHL after that season. One thing he said in his press conference this afternoon was that he doesn't like to juggle lines, which should be at least intriguing to Sens fans who are used to the blender coming out every night, so to speak. Ooh. That was kind of a brutal hit. Now we got a chase-on fight. Oh god, here we go. Yeah, that was east-west. That's, it was to the chest, but he caught him blindsided. I don't know. I guess it was good that Chiasson went to his defense, but, headshot? No. But he did get a penalty. The fans see the replay in Pittsburgh and obviously think it's a clean hit. I mean, no bias at all, right? Alright, so Sill just got ejected officially after a bit of a chat between the officials. Just saw a shot of MacLean and Cameron talking on the bench. One of those men will not be on Ottawa's bench tomorrow when they take on the Kings. Some pretty bad disorganization trying to get it set up on this power play. 4-on-3. They just spend the majority of that time, so now we're back to even here. So out of the box, Malkin scores. Okay, so first of all, that's a huge issue. Zibanejad misses the net by 35 feet probably. Takes a massive bounce off the end glass. Goes all the way around the boards. Malkin picks it up and neutralizes. That's one of the things I've been talking about. You have to hit the net. If you hit the net, then you have no risk, or less risk, of the puck getting accelerated by the boards and risk losing possession of that puck. 5 minutes are already up in this first period, and I haven't seen anything that's un-Ottawa Senator-like from the first 25 games of this season. Similar problems, a bit of disorganization, inability to get control of the puck on the man advantage in the opponent's zone. None of this stuff is new, I don't think. So when people were tweeting about how bad the first part of this game was, I was actually thinking that there was something like crazy going on, like the Senators reached an all-new low, but this is all stuff that's been plaguing the team since the first game of the season. So Crosby essentially just allowed to walk into the high slot. Still something that is not new. Okay, and Ottawa just got a too many men on the ice penalty. Sometimes it can be a coaching error. Sometimes it's the players going on at the wrong time and not knowing what's going on. Yeah, okay, so in the first 10 minutes, there was nothing out of this world, but apparently the Christian Ehrhoff goal was brutal, so we're going to watch that next. Ehrhoff was winding up today. That's how much time he had. That was bad. Similar thing happened when Chris Phillips against the Vancouver Canucks. I don't remember who it was, but he had the forward in his control, and then he just backed off, thinking there was going to be a pass cross ice. But the forward's back checking had everything covered, and so he backed off for no reason. Here, every single Ottawa Senators on the left side of the ice. Curtis Lazar's gliding over to Ehrhoff, who was about to wind up and wire one. Craig Anderson had no chance. The puck, he probably didn't even see the puck. That was brutal. In conclusion, the first 10 minutes of this game was pretty bad, but nothing out of this world that I haven't seen from this team in the first 25 games. The Christian Ehrhoff thing was terrible. Every player's on the left side of the ice. No one's rushing over. Like, no one even makes an effort to go and even dive to obstruct him from shooting. One thing I will say about the coaching change is that it feels fresh for some reason. It feels fresh to have a new voice speak up on that press podium, and I'm really curious to see what he does, not only with the lines, but what he does with goaltending and overall how the team does in the next few games. Be sure to check out the latest SFT, which has talk on tanking and whether or not the Senators are doing that, as well as OT Cam. So thanks for watching, and stay Red Sens fans.